Assalamu alaikum, guys. I'm Nooreya Jade, and I'm a British revert.
And I'm Fraz, a born Muslim.
We decided to start recording our random conversations, our catch-ups, as well as our learning sessions.
Please like, comment, and follow us on our journey to learning our deen, and inshallah, our journey to Jummah.
Anyway, let's get down to the fun stuff. Fraz, how's your week been?
Mashallah, it's been really good. Just
Mashallah.
waking up for Fajr, fasting on Mondays and Thursdays in the lead up to Ramadan to get a bit of practice in, and just going to the gym and then structuring my day throughout that routine, as in waking up for Fajr, waking up really early, seeing a lot of people that were the time I used to go in, they're coming in earlier and they're mentioning how much of a more effective day they're having waking up early to come to the gym.
It does make a massive difference.
It makes a massive difference. And they're always saying there's a bit more structure. And they're like, well, how are you here so early? Why are you here so early? And I'm like, because I actually wake up to pray in the morning. And then I come to the gym and they're kind of dumbfounded. And I'm like, if only you could implement like Fajr into your routine, you'd be so much better off.
Yes, 100%.
So yeah, mashallah, it's going great. Ever since I started waking up for Fajr, it's been difficult. It's been really difficult sometimes. I'm not feeling well at the moment. But even in bed today, I was lying down and I was thinking, you know what? No, I'm going to make an effort. I need to make an effort because there are more people, way more people worse off than me in terms of like, even in this country, like forget about what's going on around the world. There's people who legit can't walk, you know, and even they're waking up for Fajr. So who am I? You know?
Exactly. There are people laying in their bed still praying. So
exactly. So yeah, it's been a revelation. It has bno revelation. Like honestly, when people tell you wake up for Fajr because it will help you, it really does. Take it from me. Take it from. I'm no scholar. I'm not even good enough to be like a student of knowledge. I'm just your average Muslim who's trying to perfect his deen. And ever since I've started waking up for Fajr, just Fajr alone, forget about the rest of the prayers, even though I do try to implement them in my day because I'm trying to get better. I'm not perfect, but still waking up for Fajr has been a massive revelation, like a huge revelation.
SubhanAllah.
So yeah, how has your week been?
It's been good. It's been an interesting one. It's my first Jummah this week.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Let's hear all about it. Let's hear all about it.
I'm not gonna lie, I was extremely anxious. I wasn't sure I was gonna go. I've been putting it off, I'm not gonna lie. It's something I've been thinking about doing for quite a while.
Wait. Is that why you made me sit in the car outside the masjid for like 5 minutes?
Yeah.
And you were like dead silent?
Yeah.
And you didn't say a word?
Yeah. I almost bailed.
Okay.
Yeah, I very nearly bailed. In that, when I was being silent, that's because I was just begging Allah to just give me the strength and the courage to go in. Or to give me a reason not to go in. I didn't really mind which one he gave me. But yeah, and I mean, I found the I found the strength to go in, and
Alhamdulillah. No, that's good. That's
I
good.
mean, no, yeah,
Mashallah.
It was really good. Alhamdulillah, the sisters were lovely. They were really welcoming. Obviously, I'd met a few, like one or two of them at the evening we went to the lecture.
Yeah, I remember. I remember.
So
the atheist versus Islam.
Yes.
Yeah.
That
atheism
one.
versus Islam.
Yeah. So immediately, like one of the aunties like took me under her wing, and she was just like, "Yep, you're sitting with me," and I was just like, "Okay, well, alhamdulillah." I'm not gonna lie, it was a little bit nerve-wracking, obviously, with it being a small masjid. Or well, it's a hall at the moment, isn't it?
No, it is a hall. Yeah. So for context, guys, the masjid that I go to, that now Nooreya has come into, it is a hall that we've rented from a church. and we are in the process of building a proper mosque.
Inshallah, we'll be able to do
inshallah.
the fundraising to get it finished.
Inshallah, no, because they bought the building now.
That's why I said get it finished.
Yeah,
they're in the process of finishing. They've got to renovate.
Yeah.
They've got to do all the other bits that go into actually having a nice masjid for the community.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, that was just a bit of context. No, but please carry on.
But yeah, so obviously with it being the hall, there's no separation for the women's section. So we're just sat at the back. So obviously it did mean that, for one, I was getting very distracted throughout. Obviously, I have ADHD, so as much as I want to concentrate on what's in front of me, people walking in and coming and sitting down or starting their prayers, yeah, it was very much a bit of a distraction. But I mean, alhamdulillah, I managed to keep the concentration, and there was like this little baby there, this little girl. She was loving life, so it was nice to watch her.
Oh, the baby from the auntie when we first walked in.
Yes.
I don't even know her name. You know, she always asks about my mum, because when I did my first khutbah there, my mum was there, and she and my mum were the only two women in the masjid at that time.
Oh wow!
So she kind of bonded with my mum. So every single week I go, "How's your mum? How's your mum? How's your mum?"
Subhanallah. But yeah, so she actually ended up passing me, the little girl, when it came time to prayer.
Oh yeah.
So just to expand on that one a little bit. So I was actually very nervous throughout the whole thing, thinking, oh my God, I'm about to pray for the first time in congregation. Obviously I've prayed alone every time. I've never prayed with anyone else before.
Yeah, because you don't even pray in front of me.
No, I always pray alone. So I was very anxious, very much aware that it was very busy.
Mashallah, yeah.
Which was amazing to see. But yeah, I had all these anxieties going through my mind. And I just remember sitting there, and I just remember asking Allah, like, I don't know how I'm going to do this. Like, I'm really anxious. Like, am I going to get this wrong? Am I going to mess something up? Like, please, like, I'm not sure I'm ready to do this.
Yeah.
I feel like I've taken it. I feel like I'm done. And literally seconds after I thought that, this auntie just went, do you mind? And she was like, I need to take auntie to pray. And like, her and auntie just went off and started praying. And I was just here with this little girl, and I was just like, mashallah, alhamdulillah. Yes, I will look after her. And because she was starting to have a bit of enough by that point, bless her. Like, she'd done so well. So yeah, so me being me with the ADHD was more than happy to sit right at the back while everyone was praying, listening to the congregation while playing with fidget toys with this 1-year-old.
Yeah.
So I like to see it as Allah answered me in that moment and just went, okay, you made it, you went in, that's enough for today. Here, chill out, have fun with the little kid. But now I feel so much more comfortable. Obviously, I've spoken to a couple of the sisters while we were waiting for everyone to leave. So I feel ready for next week. Like, I'm ready.
Like
I know now. Yeah, like I am very much someone who needs baby steps, especially when it comes to anything social.
Mm-hmm.
So for me, like, being able to do it that way was actually perfect, because I literally got my foot in the door. And now I can actually take it the full way and experience it fully. I mean, to be fair, being able to hear that many people saying Ameen at the same time, I literally, as I sat there, I was just like, Allahu Akbar. Like, hearing that sound. I think, I don't know if you really register it when you're doing it, or whether it was just for me because I'm not used to it.
I think it's because you're not used to it, because when you hear like Ameen or like Allahu Akbar in congregation, it hits different.
Yeah. That's what I mean. So it's like, is that something
unison
that everyone experiences it, or did I just experience something because I'm an outsider looking in?
It's probably because you were the outsider looking in, and it was your first time.
See, I feel like everyone should be able to experience that. I don't know. It's like it was an amazing feeling.
It does hit different.
Yeah,
it does hit different.
Especially as like I was sat on the floor with the little girl, so like obviously we're sat on the mat just chilling. And everyone else is stood up, and I've just heard this echo of Ameen from like all these voices, and yeah, it was just something else.
No, subhanallah.
Absolutely something else.
Subhanallah. How did you feel? How
It
did you
was-
feel? Did it, like that first Jummah? How like did you feel during that whole experience?
Like I said, it was extremely anxiety ridden at the beginning, but once I was sat listening to like the khutbah and then actually listening to the prayer, it was just peaceful. Like, even though I was trying to entertain a 1-year-old, it was extremely peaceful. I just felt extremely calm,
MashaAllah.
relaxed. It was just a really nice experience, and I'm just so glad I did it. I'm so glad that
You took that step.
Yeah, that I took that step, that Allah gave me that strength to actually get out of the car, that he was just like, no, I know you want it. I'll override the anxiety this once. Like, like that's how it felt. Like, it may sound silly, but that's...
No, I know how you feel. I know how you feel.
Yeah.
Like, it was like for me in bed this morning when I was sleeping, I was like, something was telling me, like, get out of bed.
Yeah.
Like, get out of bed, go and have a shower. You'll feel so much better, and go do your fajr, because you cannot miss it.
Do not miss fajr.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
I've started to get to that point now. Like, obviously, alhamdulillah, I've started to be able to pray more, and I'm determined to get fajr in.
MashaAllah, MashaAllah.
And it's been, what, 3-4 days in a row now? 3 days in a row? And it may seem like really small to a lot of people, but to me it's massive. Especially like with everything else I've got going on, just being able to wake up at that time in the morning and do it.
It's different.
It does. And it's just like, I've pushed through pain, I've pushed through fatigue, and it's so worth it. There's just, Fajr just hits different, like you said before. But anyway,
No,
I have rambled on far too much. But what about, like, what was your highlight of the week? Like, I know obviously you've had a good week, but was there like a highlight, a moment that...
I think the highlight of my week was basically me being... So I was in the gym, and I was actually approached by someone who is a Muslim, and she said to me, because I wear the t-shirts with the du'as, or like the specific
and
ayat,
the hadiths and things like that.
I had them printed, like hadiths and ayat and stuff. So I had them printed on my t-shirt in the Arabic on the front, and the translation on the back in English. So there was one which is the dua of Musa, which is Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wa la uqdadan min lisani yafqahu qawli.
I love that one.
Oh my Lord, open my heart, make my task easy for me, and untie the knot in my tongue so that they may understand my speech. So I make that dua a lot, especially when I speak to people. Said person actually asked me if I could print one of those t-shirts for them.
Oh wow, mashallah.
So it just goes to show that when you, like, you're almost like a walking dawah station for Muslims and non-Muslims, because you don't realize what people notice. You may think they're being ignorant, but there have been other people who have asked me about like a specific t-shirt that I'm wearing, and they're really curious, as if to say, like, who's that by? Is that from the Quran? Like, I had one guy approach me, he's like, oh, is that from the Quran? I'm like, actually, no, it's a hadith. And he was like, what's a hadith? And so I told him what a hadith was.
So he already knew straight away that it was Quran. Like, he'd figured out from like the Arabic, like...
Yeah, he already figured it out. And I think because he's a believer.
Okay, yeah.
I think he believes in God. I'm not too sure what his position is.
Okay, fair
But
enough.
he just said to me, is that from the Quran? So he knows about the Quran. But I said, no, it's actually a hadith. And he said, what's a hadith? So I just explained to him very briefly what hadith is. And he said, okay, no. And, he obviously, he just showed a bit of interest.
Yeah.
And I thought that was amazing. So I was like, I never let myself get down. Like, I wear my t-shirts every single day in the gym, and people will notice. And I've noticed, like, a lot more people smile at me now.
Yeah.
I think they're really starting to maybe change their mind.
I think wearing the watermelon jumpers that you do.
Yes.
That also helps. I think so many people are involved in that situation at the moment, and so emotionally invested in things at the moment.
Yeah, of course.
Like, I don't know about you, but I follow so many people from there now. I know first names.
I know you do. Yeah, I know
so
you
many
do.
people, and I am checking in daily on these people. And I think so many people are like that. I've seen so many other stories, people talking about it.
No, alhamdulillah, like we discussed, a lot of people are waking up.
Yeah, it's people are definitely waking up to what's going on. And I mean, we were told that eventually the Quran would be in every household.
Or Islam would be
Islam would be in every household, sorry. So yeah,
Islam would be in every household.
I mean, it's on everyone's lips at the moment.
Pretty much. I like to think that prophecy, that hadith by Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, it has been fulfilled. Like, it is literally in every household.
It is.
Yeah, it's not. There will be a Muslim in every single household.
Oh no,
it's Islam will be in every single. It's like literally everybody knows about Islam now.
Yeah.
You know, alhamdulillah. But is there any highlight of your week?
I mean, obviously Jummah was good, but I think it's probably us buying the tickets to go to the London Muslim shopping festival.
How did I forget that? Oh my God, how did I forget? No, I totally forgot, you know.
Do you know what? I almost actually forgot to get the tickets. So for context, we went last year. It was my first year, literally barely months into my reversion.
Yeah, no,
just
I remember.
Barely.
I remember you suggesting it to me,
and I'd seen it, and I was like, I want to go. I want to just have a look. And then I got there, and I felt very out of place. I was very unsure. I wasn't really sure what to do. But alhamdulillah, this year I'm feeling a lot more confident in being a Muslim, in being me. And so we're going back again this year. Inshallah. So we've only got, 40-something days, if that.
Before Ramadan?
Before Ramadan. Yeah. I actually cannot wait. I am counting down.
Yeah, me as well.
But yes, so on the note of the London Muslim Shopping Fest, if any of you guys are planning on going, please comment and let us know. Hopefully, inshallah, we'll get to see some of you maybe.
Inshallah.
Please do come up to us if you see us there. We don't mind. We don't bite either.
Yeah, we're quite like nice people. Like, genuinely.
We're genuinely nice people. We're happy to say hi.
I love to chat to people. She knows, and it annoys her. Like, she's not the opposite, but ADHD. You know?
I can either talk for hours or I can be silent for hours. That's the fun of ADHD.
I love to talk to people. I love it.
You very much are a social person.
I love it. I absolutely love it.
Yes, you do.
Yeah.
But anyway, we have waffled. We have really waffled.
We have.
But it's been fun.
It has been fun.
And inshallah, we'll be doing it again soon.
We'll be doing it. So please catch up again with us next week.
Yes. We'll be chucking a few other bits of content out as the week goes. Yes, inshallah.
Inshallah.
We've actually got quite a bit planned.
We do have quite a bit planned.
Yeah, it's a bit random to start this, but we decided to do it, and inshallah, it will all work out.
And inshallah, it will work out.
So we'll see you soon, guys.
Peace.
Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum, guys.
Bye.
Bye-bye.